Just before we move on from the rankings, Ben, you were with the big boss and work together. I mean, how do coaches, how do they look at these rankings? Do they really give it any time of the day? When they're having a look at your team.
I don't think so. Working with the big boss, it really does not give a damn about the ranking of the national team, because when it came, I think Nigeria was 40-something. And it took us to 30. And one day I went to him and we sat down and I said, big boss, we are 33 thereabouts, going to the World Cup. And he said, does it bother me? What I want to do is to go to the World Cup and do well. So let's put our mind to it that what we want to do is to go to the World Cup and do well, not about rank. Yes, if we go to the World Cup and get to the quarterfinal or the semi-final, the possibilities that we might be ranked number 5, number 2, number 3, number 1. And unfortunately, we had that issue of bonuses, and thank God the NFF is settling it now. And we didn't go that far. We went again to the second round. So we should not let this, we should not dissipate energy on ranking. We should go ahead and prepare well and ensure that this squad that everybody is praising now surpasses the 2014 and all the other squads, and go ahead and go at least to the quarterfinals. If they don't, it will be business as usual.
Okay. I think I love that, Ben. So all you guys on Twitter, trying to ask me that I should explain the reason. Now you understand what Ben is saying. You guys shouldn't worry about this. We'll just focus on preparing for the World Cup.
Yeah, right? Well, you have to tell them as well today, if only we had enough time, we would have actually broken it down.
Yeah.
But,
we'll do it next time.
That would need an hour to break down.
December 21st, but when the ranking comes out 22nd, we'll try and make out time to break it down so that some of you will understand.
I'm sure Nigeria will be properly ranked by the next ranking.
Statistics and all that. The mathematics and everything you can think of. Move on from here now, going straight to what FIFA President talking about Gianni Infantino has been talking about restructuring the transfer market, a situation whereby the excesses of the agents may just be reduced, and of course reducing maybe squads of some clubs, and also players transfer and all that. Those things will be regulated. They need to map out a route. That will be in 2018. Let's listen to FIFA President now, Gianni Infantino, talking about the plans they have to actually restructure and regulate the transfer system.
Rules and regulations which are more transparent, more clear. If you are a club, you want to transfer a player, you have the money, you can do it. You don't have the money, you don't do it. We need to be clear because otherwise we live above our means, and for this reason we are now opening this debate and this discussion, and I think and I hope that by next year we will be able to present a new set of rules which will put a bit more order and credibility in the transfer system around the world, because it's also about the image of football that we are speaking here. So those who train players and form players, they should be rewarded for that, and today this is not happening as it should. So we need to look into that concretely. We need to look at players' agents regulations and regulate these. We need to look at squad sizes, number of players in teams. We need to look at training contributions, at solidarity compensations for those teams who train players. We need to look at the transfer windows that we have today in the summer and in the winter. Yes, we will re-regulate the agents' system. We have to do it. We have to find a way. We have to find a regulation which is transparent, which is clear. I mean, anyone who does a job has the right to earn money. That's perfect. That's perfectly right. But it has to be done in a regulated environment, and we need to do that because it's about the image of football, and we want to give the right image, and therefore we are going to do that. And I hope that by next year, as I said, we will have some clear regulations in place.
Welcome back. Okay, there's a breaking news coming from the sport right now. Oscar Pistorius' sentence has been extended to 13 years and 5 months. 5 months for the murder of his girlfriend, River Steenkamp. Okay, Oscar Pistorius sentence extended to 13 years and 5 months. Maybe I hope the family and some other people will be happy right now, because they've been appealed by this tension, because what was given to him, according to them, was just too short.
Okay.
Okay. We'll look at papers now, or
look at the papers.
Liverpool, Chelsea this weekend. Or do we talk about Arsenal? No need Europa League. The good thing is they've qualified, but against Colin hasn't won a match in Bundesliga. The two games they've won.
Come on, bottom
this
side.
Season happens to be in Europa
Let's
League.
leave Arsenal.
Okay, we'll leave Arsenal.
Let's move
Chelsea,
on.
Liverpool this weekend.
Chelsea, Liverpool.
Arsenal, congratulations, they've qualified. I will still mention them. I told you last week that they were going to beat Tottenham,
yes,
and it did came to pass, you know, and soundly Tottenham were soundly beaten. So this week, Liverpool.
Saturday, Chelsea, Liverpool.
Chelsea, Liverpool. My take on that is it's going to be a tight game.
Okay.
Right. See, Chelsea is resurging, and I think that Chelsea will take the game because most of their players like N'Golo Kante, they are back. And even though we know that Victor Moses is still struggling to come back, he says he's not going to rush himself into the first team.
Right.
But I think that Chelsea has all it takes to win.
At Anfield.
Yes.
Wow.
Because you see why. Liverpool has been largely inconsistent.
Okay.
Let me help you out here. Last 5 meetings between Chelsea and Liverpool has ended 2 wins and 4 Liverpool and 3 draws. So you'd say Liverpool have the edge in that one. And I don't know, do you want to change your mind?
No, I won't change my mind. History doesn't count when it comes to football. It is the moment on the spot that counts. And I think that at the moment, Chelsea has a better pedigree. Yes, Liverpool may have won. Chelsea won 4-0 again last week. And so they are
Come on. Carabao on Tuesday, so okay, not just Carabao. Also in the Premier League.
They've been winning.
West Brom.
They've been winning, and I think that
they've scored 8 goals in 2 games.
Yes, with Conte under pressure, you know, he wants to do everything and give it to him.
Okay,
I think that Chelsea will win.
Chelsea will win
because
this one.
Liverpool have not lost to Chelsea in the Premier League since November 2014.
I hope next week we talk about it when they win, when they do win. The worst that can happen will be a draw.
All right, let's look at papers quickly. Sporting Life, and I know you're very happy with this one, Ben. Joshua to return to O2 Arena for Parker fights in March.
Fantastic.
You can't wait, right?
Yeah, I think.
Are you going to go to watch him?
You can start planning now.
If I can raise the funds,
it's just London,
Nigeria.
It's just London. Come on. What are you talking about?
Editor-in-chief.
I think Joshua will win again. He will keep winning, and I'm just praying for him to equal the records that have been set in the heavyweight category, 45 and is it 49? And no defeats, and I think he can do it. And he's a Nigerian. Rocky Marciano. And I think he can do it. Wow. He's just going and going and going. Okay. By the time he gets to 50, retire. Just go and rest. Come back to Nigeria and build a house. Build a house in Ijebu. I think it's an Ijebu boy.
Okay, okay. Stoke begs Igalo to sign. That's the last one on Sporting. Okay, move straight to Sporting Sun here. Okay, FIFA ranking, Nigeria crash. Moses, I signed my first contract at 13. Okay, that's a huge one he's revealing there. Complete Sports to the next one. This one says in the set for 30th start in 30 EPL game. Eagles draw 2018 FIFA mock draws. Eagles draw Argentina, France, and Mexico.
Mock.
Just a kind of a mock.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not real.
If this, is it mock?
No, what they are predicting is looking at the pots.
The pots, yes.
The pots. They will bring teams from each pot to join each other pots across the pots, and so it is a possibility that it can happen. It's a possibility
that we don't want to happen.
Okay.
Bottom line.
Okay.
Ben, thank you very much for making our time to come on the show.
Always a delight.
Right.
Thank you. Right. Okay. If you haven't voted for Victor Moses, you know what to do, right? Because he needs to win the BBC African Footballer of the Year. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Cecilia Morgan.
Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Tayo Salah.